Hi friends, welcome to Testimony Tuesday. Have you ever thought about how it is that we can be happy one moment and then the next moment we're not happy? It's like something comes into our hearts and just takes the happiness away. Well, I had an experience a few weeks ago where something was going on here in our home that I got to thinking about. I was working away and I got to thinking kind of like in a self-pitying attitude, like, oh, I'm working so hard, and not consciously necessarily trying to, build up myself and say I'm better than somebody else, but that was kind of the mindset. It was a very self-focused, self-pitying mindset and kind of attitude that started in my mind. And I was working and the thoughts kept coming back, and sometimes I would, ask God for help, but I kept indulging in these thoughts. And it ended up being one of the most miserable days. Like, there was no happiness. Once those thoughts entered my mind, I was not happy anymore. Now, the interesting thing was the circumstances that I was in that morning were not new. They had happened many times before, on many other days, and I was okay. I didn't get grumpy over it. I didn't become depressed and sad and upset over it. It was okay. And I got to thinking about it, like, what was the difference? If there was the same circumstances, the circumstances weren't the difference. The difference was in my thoughts. And that was really eye-opening to me as I realized, circumstances can be an excuse for the thoughts that we indulge in. But I'm quite sure that one of the greatest things that steals our happiness is our thoughts. Is the thoughts we choose to indulge in. It's the things we choose to dwell on, especially when we choose to dwell on us and how things are not what we think they could be or should be, and how, maybe somebody else is doing something we don't like. Our thoughts can wreak such havoc in our hearts by stealing our happiness and giving us only misery and unhappiness. So next time I'm in a situation where I'm tempted to think very negative thoughts, my prayer is that I'll choose to give those thoughts to God much more quickly, and remember that the circumstances that I'm in don't need to be an excuse for me to have negative thoughts that then end up stealing my happiness. The circumstances are what they are. I can still be happy by God's grace, though.